Welcome back to Chess with Rahul. Today we are learning fork. Huh? Fork? It's not a fork where you eat Maggie, it's a fork of chess. Yes, you're learning what is fork, how to use it, and what is the advantage of using fork. Without any further ado, let's get started. So, what is fork? You attack two pieces from one piece. So it's like hitting two birds with one stone. So in this position, there are two knights which are in b4 and d4. So we have a pawn. I push the pawn front and attack both the knights. So it is a fork. So I'm attacking both the knights with one pawn. So it is a fork. I'm attacking two pieces. You can say fork as double attack or fork. So either knight has to move or like he has to play something else. I just take the other pawn. Otherwise, he just plays some moves one knight. I take the other knight. So I get one of the knight because of the fork. So I'm attacking two pieces at once. So that is a fork. So there are two types of fork. You can say one type is where you fork and you lose nothing. A fork where you lose nothing, and a fork where you lose a piece but you get higher value piece. In this position, this is the second type where you lose a piece but you get more than what you lost. So you lost one pawn, but you got 3 points. Knight. So that is 3 points. You lost 1 point, so that is you gain 2 points. So that is four. There is one more fork where you lose nothing. So let me set the position for you. So in this position, this is the first type of fork where you don't lose anything. Knight check, king is in check, king has to move. Then I take that. So I did not lose my knight. I just got a free piece. So this is the first type of work where I lose nothing and get more pieces, higher value piece or any number of pieces. And one more type is where I second type is you get more than you what you lost. That is second type. What is the first type? You get a pieces for free. I'll give some examples for fork. So the first one is a very simple fork. I think you can see that it's not a fork if you don't fork a king and queen. So there is a king, there is a queen. So I move my knight to. So it is black to play. So I move my knight to e5, which is check to the king, and it's a fork to the queen. The king moves, then I capture the queen. It's very simple. And this is second example where we can see that this occurs in a Italian opening. Black played h6 and we can move our knight to f7, fork the queen and the rook. The king moves up. Yes, we can't lose our queen. So but then I take the rook on h8. And I won a material with the fork. So this is the advantage of using fork. You can get materials. You can attack two pieces which are similar value and get one of the piece. And this is the first type of fork where you lost nothing. You fork two pieces and got the knight. Yeah, maybe in the long run it would be second type if you don't play properly, where you could lose the knight. So for now it is a first type of fork where you didn't lose anything after forking it. So going for the next one. Okay. This is very good actually. This is a sacrifice fork. What is sacrifice fork? You can see that there is a rook which is hanging. I can take it, the king will take, and the game will go on. So, but I have a winning move, so I can take advantage of this position by fork. How? I move my queen to h8. It's a check to the king. King has to take. Now I take the. It's a fork to the king and queen. King has to move. Then I take the queen. Now I have an extra knight where I think I can easily win because I already have piece up. I have 2 points and a knight, so I think I can easily win this game. I have 5 points, so that's more than enough to win a game. So we're going for the next one. Next position. This is also very good actually. It's very tactical, but in this position, your opponent can avoid fork or they can get into fall for the fork. So in this position, pause the video if you want to calculate. Black, white to play. Think thus move in this position. I come to tell the answer here. So the best move for white is queen takes d5. Free queen. It's not free actually. When he takes our queen here on d5, we fork him. So very good advantage. I sacrifice my queen because I know that I can fork my opponent. So queen takes on d5, then I take on c7. King has to move, then I take the queen. So I got one and two pawns. I got 2 pawns for sacrificing my queen with the help of fork. So this is the advantage of using fork. Let's see the last example of fork. This. Okay, this is a good example which is very simple. It's not that complicated. It's not that complicated as the third and the fourth example. In this position, the rook is hanging and the king. So we use our queen to make a battery. What is battery? Two pieces lined up in the same direction, which has same power, is called battery. It could be bishop and queen. It could be rook and queen in the same this line, but the rook is not here. So that would be a battery. In this position, we are making a battery attacking on h7, trying to checkmate in 1 minute. It's a fork for the checkmate and the rook. You can say it double attack or fork. So both are called fork only, or you can say fork is also a double attack. So either he saves checkmate and loses the rook, or or just saves the rook, loses the game. I hope you learned fork. So I will see you in the next video.